Hello YouTubers, this is the Noobifier. The contest was a great success, and out of 484 entries, Eric McLaughlin is the winner of an LTI Gladius. Congratulations to him, and with that said, here is my no bullshit preview of the 2.1 Holotable. You can see it right now in the PTU, but if you're waiting for a live release, here's a full rundown of what you can expect. I wanted to showcase the Holotable today because I get questions all the time from new citizens. It's totally frustrating, and people don't understand. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, the Holotable was pretty marginal to date. You could never see things weren't labeled, graphics were incomplete, and so on. So after a rocky start, in my opinion, it's in a state right now that I can see its potential and that it'll be a great asset in the game. The Holotable is meant to be your one-stop place to outfit and manage your craft loadout. Aside from the graphical fidelity, which is greatly improved, we now have access to color-coded categories to aid us in our loadout creation. The items are also now clearly labeled. If you're unfamiliar with the Holotable, the top dial can be manipulated left to right with a click and drag. There are stops for weapons, ammo, shields, power plants, thrusters, and yes, even paint. Before you can do anything, you need to select a ship. If you have many ships, you're going to need to click and drag vertically to scroll through the list. Some model icons are incomplete or buggy. Use the text next to the ship to confirm. This list will have all your loaner, pledged, and rented ships in one place. If you have two of the same ship, there's going to be a dash with a number after the name. Choose your ship and drag it into the middle. Once there, you can position the model as you see fit. This will let you easily view the spots that you're going to need. Green balls are empty slots. If there's something in the slot, you're going to see that item in lieu of the green ball. After you've selected your ship, you're going to have to drag the dial above over to weapons. You can hover your mouse over the model to see what's equipped. Pretend that the mouse is your hand. You can pull items off the list or off the ship. If you drag a piece of equipment over something else, it'll replace it and that item will end up on the list. When working with weapons, you need to remember a couple things. First, gimbal pucks are small items and they're very difficult to see. If you're expecting a size 3 mount and don't see it, ensure that you didn't forget an articulating puck on the slot. If the plan was for a fixed size 3 Panther, but you left a puck on the hardpoint, it won't let you attach that weapon. Second, if you plan to have a fully gimbaled loadout, I suggest that you place all of them at once and then attach the weapons. It's frustrating to get into the verse and see that you missed a gimbal puck, making that weapon basically useless. A fairly detailed overview of weapons and hardpoint sizes can be found in this video linked up now. And finally third, some ships have specialized mounts. Aegis ships in particular require some extra knowledge when setting up the nose gun. The Anvil Hornet size 5 ball can be replaced by a specialized mount that must first be purchased or rented. The Drake Cutlass also has a unique mount. The Mustang series come with a unique chin turret that is the only current option. There will be many in the future, but they're being developed. The most major upgrade to the Holotable is that now the list is broken down into the following categories: all, equipable, equipped current, equipped other, and unequipable. You're going to need to select a subcategory such as weapons or shields at the top before this option makes sense. All is really self-explanatory. It'll show you everything you have access to, regardless if it's relevant to the selected ship. The list takes into consideration any components on any flyable ship you have pledged or rented. If you have a hangar-ready ship that's not flight-ready, the weapons and equipment may not be available for your use. Equipable will show you anything that can be attached to that craft within a selected category. Equipable current will show you what's currently attached to that craft. Equipable other will show you what weapons will fit on that selected ship that are part of another loadout. You can pull them directly off another ship. And unequipable, duh, size 4 death ballistic doesn't go on an M50. As always, I have a real-world scenario to illustrate how this works. So I have 4 size 2 repeaters, 3 of them are attached to a Hornet, and I want to equip all of them onto a Mustang Delta. You no longer need to go to the Hornet, remove the guns, pool them, then equip them onto that Delta. Here's the Hornet with the 3 size 2 guns attached. Here's the Mustang Delta. You're going to notice that there's only one gun available within the pool. If you move the tab over to Equip Other, you can now see the repeater and pull it directly off the Hornet onto the Mustang. There's no warning to tell you where it's being removed from. This is really next level stuff, CIG. This is exactly what we needed. So now for the Noobifier's wish list. First, a memory recall function. A tab at the top where you can save your current loadout. Name it and recall it in the future. Perhaps like 4 slots. I can see a distortion loadout, a fixed repeater loadout, a gimbaled omni loadout, and even a salvage loadout where a tractor beam would replace some weapons. Second, and this is only after we have persistence, another tab called Store. Unlike Equipable, which shows you anything you currently own, Store would show you objects that you can buy that fit the category. So let's say I have a Super Hornet with the default size 3 shield. I click on the tab Store and scroll to Shield, and there I can see that there are 2 size 4 shields available. I click on the one I want, It asks me to enter a PIN or password, the transaction is confirmed, the UEC are removed, and the shield is delivered. It may be instantly delivered, it may take some time to deliver, or you may need to go get it. Whatever the case, this functionality is what I want to see in the table. Two other things that I think might be useful is a clear all button and a default loadup button. So in keeping with the no bullshit theme, I'm not going to insult your intelligence by showing you how to manipulate shields or paint or any of the other options. In the future, you'll be able to do exactly the same thing I showed you with the guns with all of the other components. So recently I've been contacted by some new citizens who are a little bit frustrated. So as part of the outro, I'd like to end by saying to the new citizens, welcome to the verse. You've backed a game that's never been constructed before. It's being made from the ground up on a heavily modified CryEngine. The game concept is vast beyond comparison and being defined as we go. There will be major issues. Please remember that as we explore the development cycle with CIG, we are the alpha testers. If you download the 22 gigabytes of Star Citizen and expected a finished game, you're not going to get it at this point. Hang in there, it's coming. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate you passing this on to your friends. I rely on you to spread the word about this great game. Please share your thoughts and suggestions in the comments, and I'll see you in the verse.